Hey everybody, it's Coach Dennis. Been trying to make a video for the last 2 days, and my kids have been crazy, so I'm away. I'm in my car, and I'm not driving, so don't worry about it. So the last 35 days have been literal ups and downs for me. If you followed my Dennis Bergeron fitness page, you've seen that I started Insanity the Asylum in the middle of April, and I avoided this program for the last 2.5 years based on other people telling me how tough it was and how it was geared towards athletes, because I'm not an athlete. Will never claim to be an athlete. So at some point last year from Beachbody, I received all the equipment for it, and now it's one of the programs that is available through Beachbody on demand, and it's 30 days long, so I figured I'd tackle it. And wow, was it tough. It literally pushed me on the limits like Shanti always does, but this took it to a new level. And I love the program, and I will definitely do it again in the future. I just am glad that the 30 days are over, because there are only 2 rest days in the full 30 days. The first week and the last week is when you have one of your 2 rest days. So about a week and a half in, I came down with an infection in my leg for either poison ivy or some sort of bites. So my doctor thought, hey, we know you've had issues with poison ivy in the past where you're severely allergic to it and it doesn't go away, and they put me on prednisone. And those of you that have followed my journey know that I hate prednisone. From all the times that I've been on it with my asthma, it always causes severe weight gain in a very short period of time, and it takes forever for it to come off. So I finished my 30 days on Tuesday. And in the beginning, I was highly disappointed because I actually gained 10.3 pounds during the 30 days, mostly because of the prednisone. But I always try to tell my challengers to forget about the scale and think about how much better you feel. Do your clothes fit better? And we'll get to that in a second. Did you last longer in your workouts as the progression went on and on and on? And I did for all of those things. It killed me the first week that I was on the prednisone because it just sucks the energy out of you. It dehydrates you. Gives you awful food cravings. The Shakeology definitely helped me this time. Normally, any time that I've been on it for 2 weeks or more, I will gain between 15 and 20 pounds. So the fact that I only gained 10.3, I consider that a small victory for me. I did talk to my doctor in the beginning and said, you know, what should I do about my workouts? She knows that I'm involved with Beachbody, that I'm a coach, that I'm always running challenge groups, and she said, you know what? It's not something new for you. Continue to do what you need to do. It'll probably help keep the weight off. And, you know, I think it definitely did for this. As far as inches, chest, arms, and legs didn't change. The measurements stayed the same. My waist went up by 1.5 inches, but my hips went down by 2 inches. So overall, I had a net loss of 0.5 inch. My clothes definitely still feel the same. They're not any tighter than they were before. And the other thing that I didn't let me get down is that I knew I had a box of the 3-day refresh, the Beachbody Cleanse. You know, it's a couple shakes, but you get to eat real food during it, fruits and vegetables. And I knew that once I was done, you know, my medication had been done for a week now, that I would be able to throw in that 3-day refresh and see how much of that weight that I could take off. So I finished the 3-day refresh yesterday. This morning I weighed in, and I'm down 2 inches overall from when I started on Wednesday. And I'm down 8.5 pounds. So I've pretty much almost completely canceled out the weight gain that I had on that prednisone over the last few weeks. So I'm in a much better mood this morning. Don't get so hung up on the scale. Most of you aren't going to have bad results like I did during any program like this. I would have loved to have seen what my results would be for the 30 days with Asylum. And like I said, in the future I'll do it. Now I'm going to start with combat for a little bit, and then I'm going to switch over to the 21-day fix extreme before I head off to Nashville and Summit in the middle of July with the rest of my team. Anybody out there is looking for a challenge group, looking for a little accountability, get in touch with me. Please, don't worry about bugging me. I've had a few people come up to me and say, hey, you know what? I bought a Beachbody program. I couldn't find your link. It's in all of my pages. You can send me an IM at any point. There's nothing more discouraging to me than somebody coming up after the fact and saying, oh, you really inspired me, but I didn't want to bother you. On top of being a stay-at-home dad, this is my job. I've been doing it for a year and a half. I've been doing the workouts for 3 years. I love Beachbody. I love helping people. I love seeing people's results. I'm not fully discouraged when people get started in fitness and they say that I inspired them, but please reach out to me. You know, I'm here. I'm building a team. I'm helping people all the time. I had a woman that told me that she lost over 100 pounds. I think she's up to 120 at this point in the last year. It's like a year and 2 months now through PIO and P90X3. It's amazing. I keep seeing all these results of people in PIO losing 100 pounds in a year. There was another girl on our Team Smash that just posted her results. And it's just, we're changing lives. So please, get in touch with me. Sorry about the wicked long-winded video, but I've been trying to get this out for the last few days, and I just wanted to share. Thanks.